And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The temperatures will be noticeable, yet the roof is wide open. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Kevin Gausman. How about a scouting report on him?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Okay, all set to go. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. That one ripped. Lucas hauls it in for the out. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And now it's Alex Bregman. First offering, and it just misses. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Next offering is in for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
One out, base is empty. Bregman takes downstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one missed. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Hard hit to third. Clement over to first. And Devers is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Red Sox go down quietly, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, and getting the start for the Red Sox, Garrett Crochet. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
George Springer leading things off and takes a strike.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw him get-me-over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. The shortstop takes the ball. Crochet, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Next pitch way upstairs.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Anthony Santander at the plate. Big time power. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. There's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. Misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. And they'll do it again.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We played an inning. No score. Back now in Toronto. Top of the second. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Gosman back to work. Ripped to short. Bichette whips it to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting fifth, shortstop Trevor Story.
Here's Story now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that's way high. And that's ball 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Santander going back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And that's a fair ball.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Next to hit, Wilyer Abreu. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball one. Two outs. That catches the outside corner. And the count even at one. Second inning here, no score. That one clips the outside corner, and the count 1-2. On the ground, Clement. And that is the inning. One left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Foul ball there. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Way high.
2 strikes.
Liner caught it second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
So now here's the DH, Will Wagner. On the ground, right side. Casas on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
96, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
And now, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Casas makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. And we're back on to the third inning. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. And that one lifted in the air center field. Lucas under it, calls it in, and there's one away. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That's off the mark. Ball one.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And another ball. Fought off foul. Top of the third, no score. Up the middle, Jimenez. Now a jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jaron Duran up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing low.
1-1.
That one down the line, but it kicks foul. There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Kirk to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
That one way outside, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2 strikes.
Popped up left side. Wong under it. Nabs it. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that clips the inside corner.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Story tosses to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. And that skips in the dirt. Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. one fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Bregman settles under it. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. One left for Toronto, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the top of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Bregman. That misses. Ball 1. Bregman measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Fouled off down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Rappy coming to the plate now. Grounded out his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now batting Tristan Casas. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Fourth inning underway, no score. High fly ball, right field. Springer makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. And midway in the fourth, no score. Bottom 4 at the plate. Bo Bichette. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu makes the grab, 1 away. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That misses the zone. 1-1. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Smoked on the ground to second. Bregman to first. And Guerrero is set down. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 4. We're tied 0-0. Back now in Toronto. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Trevor Story. Gosman back to work. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
And he grounds one to the right side. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Masataka Yoshida.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a laser base hit.
Now batting, right fielder Willier Abreu.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Go ahead run on base. Now here is Willier Abreu. And a foul ball.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Yoshida leads off first with 1 away. Strike 2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So 2 down now, and here is Connor Wong. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. On the outside corner, that's strike 1. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's way outside. Now 1-2. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws the first. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the DH, Will Wagner. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, these Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Inside, and that's ball 1. Out to short. Story in plenty of time to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. The Blue Jays hitless so far in the game. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rafaela in position. Hauls it in to end the inning. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And we're back. Top 6. And now here is Ceddanne Rafaela. Front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one almost got him.
Strike.
In the air, left field, Santander. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Now batting Jaron Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. To the right side, and foul ball. Fouled off left side. Next offering is down low. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
That one misses, and the count is filled up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Just misses. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Struck him out looking. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Justin Slayton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Chapman also throwing. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to Casas. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder Nathan Lucas.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Walked his first time. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing, and he went. And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit according to the electronic strike zone, but that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Springer stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Now snap throw to first. And Springer's in there safely. Check swing, called strike. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
We go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And that drops in for a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's downstairs and outside. Three-two. Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Stepping in, Tristan Casas. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Guerrero steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Shortstop Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story now. Late on that fastball.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. And we still have no score. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Justin Slayton.
Justin Slayton.
And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. Outside low, 1-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that one fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Will Wagner.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. And the first offering is not close. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him. Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. No score. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Garcia.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 93, Jimmy Garcia.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. He's 2 for 2. And that one fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. And takes low for ball 1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jeff Hoffman, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Wilyer Abreu will hit next. And he takes a strike. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2. And the sweeper misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
good job to fight that one off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Kirk throws the first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. There's a strike. Two outs.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a ball. Oh, great stop from his backside, and he can't come up with it.
He's good.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
And now it's going to be Cedar Rafaela. Outside low, and that is ball
Counts
1.
1-0.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lucas moving under this one. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. And the Red Sox leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Rogers Center, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Slayton back to work. Just missed. And that is out of play. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one pulled foul. Yo, 1. Just missed. with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, and it stays fair. Throw comes into third, safely into second. He's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Go-ahead run is at third. Clement, the next to hit. Fought off foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Tap foul at the plate. Right side. And it gets by him. One runs in, still manages a throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is Nathan Lucas. A strikeout and a walk. Now move to first. Clement dives back in safely. And that one
Ball 1.
cutting but missing down low. And the 1-0. That's a ball.
That's off the
Tried
plate.
the sweeper.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-0.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Justin Slayton gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Greg Weiser.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
First and second, no outs. And next for Toronto, George Springer, 1 for 3. And that's through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Here comes the 0-1. And misses inside. First and second here, no outs. Here's a rocket out to left. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Now it's going to be Bo Bichette. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Base knock center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
First and second, 1 out. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. And that one pulled foul.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Rafaela racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So first and second with 2 outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
In the dirt. Tag safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. 2 outs, bases full. Will Wagner getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Just off the inside edge.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next offering is in for a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Through 8 full, it's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Hoffman, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Line drive, base hit right field. And a good start to the inning.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Alex Bregman. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Backed off the plate that time. Nobody out. Runner at first.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
This one in the air. Jimenez pulls it down, and there's one away. Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Outside, 2-1. Durant at first, 1 gone. And a swing and a miss.
Well, on those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at first, 1 away. That one to first, and foul ball. The 2-2 stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Tristan Casas now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Springer, drop step, going back, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where Each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.